Friends, welcome in our own teacher channel. Class 9th Science Workshop of Lesson number 9 Environmental Management. Before starting the workshop, subscribe my channel and to get notification, touch the bell icon. Question 1. Match the items in column A with the proper ones in column B and explain their impact on the environment. Column A and column B. Harmful waste. Radioactive material. Impact on the environment is radioactive material causes damage to cells and DNA. It brings about sudden and drastic changes in the genetic material and hence cause harm in future generation too. Domestic waste. Leftover food, vegetables, peeling of fruits. Its impact on the environment. In every household, the domestic waste is composed of leftover food or vegetable and peeling of fruits. All of this material is biodegradable. It may be degraded down to simple minerals, but during their decomposition, they may host many flies, fungi, and other harmful germs. Therefore, domestic waste should be properly disposed of to make valuable manner. Otherwise, its impact on the environment can even cause epidemic diseases besides making the surrounding unclean and unhygienic. Biomedical waste. Bandages, cotton, needles, etc. The impact of biomedical waste on environment. Biomedical waste should be disposed of very carefully. It contains blood, pus, or other products which may be full of germs and so they are potentially dangerous. Needles can be misused by the drug addict or other people. This can contract disease like AIDS or hepatitis B. The sight of such biomedical waste look filthy. In order to save other lives, the biomedical waste should be disposed with utmost care. Industrial waste, chemicals, pigments, ash, etc. Such substances are highly polluting and can remain accumulated in the surrounding environment. The flora and fauna is destroyed due to industrial waste. Urban waste, glass, rubber, carry bags, etc. Due to waste like plastic, glass, useful microorganisms in the soil get killed and decomposition process gets hampered. Yet we have no feeling of responsibility and civic sense. Question 2. Complete the statements using the given options and justify those statements. Of the abiotic factors that affect biodiversity, by far the most important is climate. Climate is an abiotic factor. It plays an important role in the growth and development of various organisms on Earth. Climate change and biodiversity are interconnected. Climate changes affect the habitats of several species. A description of the climatic conditions of short duration in a particular area is weather. Weather is a short term condition of the atmosphere and is related to a specific location and specific time. Irrespective of the progress of human beings, we have to think about geographic favorability. Certain regions are densely populated, while certain regions are to be empty or unpopulated. This depends upon the geographical favorability of the region, such as nature of available land, again climate, water supply, soil fertility, mineral deposits, etc. These factors greatly affect the growth of human population. Thus, irrespective of the progress of a human being, we have to think about geographic favorability. Establishment where various climatic factors are recorded are called observatory. An observatory is a place or building equipped and used for making and recording observations of astronomical, meteorological. Such observatories study various factors that affect the climate and help in weather forecasting. Question 3. Answer the following questions. A. How is first aid provided to victims of disasters who are injured? Following are the list of first aids to be provided to victims of disasters who are injured. 1. Airway. If the victim has difficulty in breathing, the head should be held in a backward sloping position, or the chin should be raised so that the respiratory passage remains open. 2. Breathing. On the stoppage of breathing, the victim is given artificial ventilation by mouth to mouth resuscitation. 3. Circulation. If the victim is unconscious, then after giving mouth to mouth resuscitation twice, the heart should be pressed down hard by pressing the chest with both the palms. These two actions should be repeated alternately about 15 times. This is known as cardiopulmonary resuscitation. 4. Bleeding. When there is bleeding, then the wound should be covered with an antiseptic pad and pressure should be applied on it for about 5 minutes with either thumb or palm. 5. Fracture. If any bone is fractured, it is essential that the fractured part be immobilized. It can be done with the help of any available wooden rod or rulers. 6. Burns. If the victim have burn injuries, it is beneficial to hold the injured part under clean and cold flowing water for at least 10 minutes. B. State the scientific and eco-friendly methods of waste management. Scientific and eco-friendly methods of waste management are as follows. 1. Waste separation. It is primary stage in waste management. It is important to separate dry and wet waste for their further treatment. 2. Composting. By decomposing leftover food, kitchen waste, etc., better quality of manure can be obtained. 3. Vermicomposting. In this method, solid wastes are decomposed fast with the help of earthworms. 4. Landfill method. In this method, wastes are dumped in a particular site which is located at a safe distance from all human settlement. 5. Pyrolysis. It is a scientific method in which waste is heated to a high temperature. 6. Incineration. In this method, waste is burnt at high temperature, generally used for treatment of biomedical wastes. C. Explain with suitable examples the relationship between weather forecasting and disaster management. With the help of science and technology, it is now possible to make weather forecast. Weather forecasting predicted a high-intensity cyclone Hudud in the year 2014 to hit Andhra Pradesh and Orissa. In preparation for the cyclone, the National Disaster Response Force mobilized 35 teams in Andhra Pradesh and Orissa. The East Coast Railway cancelled 38 trains on October 12 when the cyclone made landfall. Schools were closed down and ferry services in and around the Andaman Island were cancelled. Fishermen were warned about the storm. An alert was sounded in 9 out of 13 districts of Andhra Pradesh. The local government made arrangement to shift 500,000 people in all. The Orissa government had placed 16 districts under high alert. This is an example which shows how through weather forecasting we can take immediate step for disaster management and stay prepared to face the disaster. Why e-waste harmful? Express your opinion about this. Discarded mobile phones, TV sets, computers, music systems, transistors, etc. come under e-waste. It is hazardous. It contains hazardous heavy metal such as lead, beryllium, mercury, and cadmium. Heavy metals are non-biodegradable and hence remain accumulated in the environment and remain there for a long period of time. The soil microorganisms are directly and indirectly affected by e-waste. Burning and landfilling of e-waste is dangerous for the surrounding environment. How will you register individual your participation in solid waste management? 1. Throwing the waste into dustbins only. 2. Donating the books to public. 3. Using rechargeable batteries, refillable ink pen, etc. 4. Using cloth bag instead of plastic bags. 5. Purchasing products made from recycled material. 6. Using both the sides of paper for writing. 7. Choosing large containers instead of small ones to avoid excess packaging. 8. Following the 3R mantra: reduce, reuse, and recycle. 9. Educating and encouraging others to actively participate in various solid waste management programs. So guys, from question number 4 to question number 7, don't miss to see workshop 2. Till then, bye and thanks guys.